Good evening and welcome back to the Shadow Realm. I am your host Ghostly and we are once again back with Pippin Please. What we got up to last time was we were beginning to interrogate Marcie in the court trial, and though we weren't very good at it, we had started to get a bit of a lead. Now what we need to do is press Marcie on Moira being outside of the restaurant and then go from there.
So you saw Miss Moira with your own eyes?
That's what I said, isn't it? Honestly, you should pay more attention to your star witness is speaking. Our esteemed guest makes a good point, Mr. Please. If you're slacking off in court, I may be forced to issue a penalty. Oh, someone's in trouble.
Thank you for your helpful commentary, Miss Joy. What I'm trying to get at, Mr. Yang, is your certain your person you saw with Miss Moira? She and Miss Moira are twins after all. Is it possible you confused the two of them?
No.
No? No. How can you be so certain?
Well, I saw the other one later that night, remember? It's not like they're identical.
But Miss Yang, Miss Millie and Miss Moira are, in fact, identical twins.
Sorry, I'm not quite sounding like Pippin at the moment. Don't be so ridiculous. Miss Pippin is simply deploying a rhetorical device about their general appearances. Yes. Yes, what he said.
Figures. But wearing figures showing wear a shirt up like that side when it shows him.
Honestly, you'd have to be blind or stupid to mix them up in person. And my eyesight is top-notch. I can even spot a sweaty little mouse from over a mile away.
What a useful ability.
And even if someone had doubts about my keen eyes, I also have photographic evidence.
Wait, what?
Excuse me. Yes, I snapped a pic of her as I was going by. I always take photos for my own articles, so I had my phone handy. You never know when a celeb candid will be worth something on the market. Not that the Poise twins are that famous or anything, at least compared to me.
Miss Yang, if you had photographic evidence, you should have provided that right away.
Are you saying that the words from a star witness are not enough for you? You insult my aptitude, not only as a witness, but as a wordsmith. We are very appreciative of your testimony, Miss Pippin. But you have to understand how a courtroom works. Supplementing testimony with evidence is always stronger for the case. Miss Omelos is right, Miss Pippin. Whatever photos you have to back up your claims, we will want to submit those to the court record right away. All right. I just have the one. Candid photo of Moira added. Okay.
Mommy, look! Where's this photo? Need a photo? Yes, you are.
Oh, she's wearing glasses. Hang on. Glasses. No white paw. And didn't we have something about glasses? Oh! Different glasses! Pink glasses. Anyway. Yes. This surely is a photo of the defendant's sister, Moira Poise.
But really? You sound so confident, Your Honor.
What are you implying? Perhaps the defense should refrain from insulting the judge's intelligence and take a look at the photograph themselves. See? In this picture, the rabbit's paws are clearly visible, and neither one of them are white. And as the defense was so eager to point out yesterday, Miri has a white left paw, and Moira does not.
Gulp. So yeah, is correct, Mr. Omelus. It seems that this is a bona fide picture of Miss Moira Place outside the petite.
Of course it is. Your star witness delivers once again.
This can't be good. Keep your head, Pip. There's nothing to do but continue with your cross-examination. Now, Miss Pinner, did you say anything to Miss Moira when you saw her?
I gave her a little... Oh. I gave her a little wave, but we didn't speak.
No, because the glasses were in the kitchen. Miss Pinner, you claimed that you saw Miss Moira outside the restaurant and that she never went inside.
Yes, she was there, I tell you. And if you don't believe me, look at the photo I have. Solid proof.
No, I believe you, Miss Pinner.
You do? Well then, all's well that ends well, wouldn't you say?
Hold up! I believed you when you said you saw Miss Moira outside. The picture you submitted to the court record all but proves that point. But you have nothing to prove that Miss Moira was never inside the restaurant.
Look off!
Uh-oh.
Order. Mr. Please. After Miss Penner entered the restaurant, she testified. Did not see Miss Moira again. Surely the logical conclusion Mr. Penner would come to was that Moira did not step foot in the building.
But that conclusion wouldn't necessarily be correct. Perhaps Miss Moira sneaked into the restaurant when Miss Pinner wasn't looking. No, not perhaps. It has to be true.
The pipsqueak is pretty confident in his assertions. Do you have some sort of evidence to support that claim?
Yes, I do. And it all hinges on the photo that Miss Pinner presented to the court.
What?
Allow me to explain. In the photo, we see Miss Moira dressed as she was on the night of the murder. Do you notice anything distinctive about her look?
Besides the fact that she has no white paw.
Yes. Is there something else about her that draws your eye?
Uh-oh, they're all stumped. Come on, Pip, this is getting embarrassing.
It's her sunglasses! Miss Moira is wearing a pair of sunglasses that are rather eye-catching, wouldn't you say? One might even call them fashionable.
Yeah, if fashion was cringecore, maybe.
Well, regardless of fashion merit, these exact sunglasses were found in the kitchen of your boutique.
What?
The only way these sunglasses could have gone inside the restaurant is if Miss Moira entered the restaurant and left them there.
What are you getting at with this, Mr. Please? So what if Moira was in the restaurant before her murder? What does that tell us?
It tells us a couple of things. First is that Miss Pinner's testimony is faulty, and so the integrity of her statement should be in question.
Yeah, just like Mary's.
That's, focus on your current witness testimony, Miss Joy.
How dare you? I'm your star witness.
I know I'm doing for this. The other thing is that this opens up a new possibility within the case.
A new possibility? Are you suggesting there's something we fail to consider?
Precisely, Your Honor. If there's evidence that Miss Moira was inside the restaurant on the night of the murder, that means an aspect of the case open to new possibilities is... I don't know! Let me save! I'm scared! Oh, cancel. Save. Yep. I don't know the answer! Okay. Time of death, the scene of the crime, the identity of the victim. I think it's one of these two. Where the murder took place?
I think I did right. I'm hoping I did right. Okay. Okay. I'm hoping I did that right. Order. Order. Mr. Please, you mean to say the murder happened somewhere other than the alleyway? Possibly inside the restaurant itself?
That's correct, Your Honor.
How in the...
That's impossible.
Need I remind you, Mr. Please, that the remains of the victim were found in the alleyway? It seems to me that it's more plausible for the murder to have happened outside, and then someone moved Moira's glasses into the restaurant.
I guess that's still on your table, but I'm more confident that it happened the other way around. The glasses were knocked off inside the restaurant, and then the murderer moved the body into the alleyway.
What? And what evidence do you have for that? In what universe is it easier to tote bloody remains outside rather than severing them there in the first place? I'm wondering the same thing as Mr. Omelas. What evidence is there that the murderer could have easily transported the remains outside?
Oh my god, it's the... It's the trash chute! It's the chute!
Hang on. Oh.
Here's your evidence.
Is that an upside-down box of some sort?
This is an interesting architectural feature of the building that it is part of a trash chute.
Trash chute.
Yes, without the trash to be disposed through an interior intake, and it usually travels to a dumpster outside. You may be interested to know the chef informing this particular trash chute connects the kitchen and the exact alleyway where Detective Fetcher found your remains.
Oh my. I have to.
This makes it incredibly easy for someone to say, commit murder inside the kitchen, and then dispose of dismembered body parts in the alleyway via the trash chute.
Order. Order. Huh. Nice job, Pip. Let's see, I'm gonna try to wiggle out of this one. Enough, Mr. Please. I concede the possibility that this murder could have taken place inside the restaurant.
I knew it!
Hang on 1 second, I forgot to do something. There we go, that's better. Sorry, I buggered my wrist and I should be wearing a wrist strap and I hadn't put it on before recording, so I'm just going to put it on now. Otherwise I'm going to get a very achy wrist.
I knew it!
But, once again, what does this tell us?
Really?
Have you forgotten the whole reason you're here today? You're supposed to be defending Miss Mary Boyce in a murder trial, thus proving that the murder took place inside the restaurant somehow absolve her of guilt.
I wouldn't say so. Because we know that Mary was at the restaurant for dinner that evening. Have we really fallen yet? I wouldn't say we have. We've still got all our lives. The court is waiting for any rebuttals. Live like we sang about Wait just 1 second. I will not be ignored any further. You all have some nerve. Never have I been so insulted in all my life. To accuse me of lying, swindling all these fine folks here in court. You have got some nerve. Are you not satisfied with my performance as a star witness? Is that it? I'll give you the testimony of a lifetime. Yes, Moira was murdered in the restaurant's kitchen. And I saw it happen. What the fuck? What the hell?
Order! Order!
That's right. You all heard me.
Miss Penner. Oh God, that's the wrong voice. Miss Penner, please get a hold of yourself. You're saying you witnessed the murder in question and you didn't lead with that testimony.
I'm a reporter, Your Honor. What good is a story without a buried lead? I know how to create some drama, keep the audience hooked, and end on a big finish.
This is a courtroom, Miss Penner, not one of your culinary articles.
The prosecution moves that a short recess is in order to prepare the No.
If you want testimony from your star witness, you'll get it now.
Miss Penner, I strongly. Wings on the table. I'm ready to testify.
Sorry, I know I've changed how she sounds a little bit because I'm trying to make it sound how forceful she is.
You're going so out of hand. Did Miss Penner really have seen the murder happen? What am I saying? I trust Miss Bailey when she says she's not guilty, so there's no way. Whatever happens, Miss Penner is certainly about to get something spicy spelled.
Okay. Witness testimony.
I saw the murder. That's right. I saw it all happen, right in front of my eyes. I had been at the restaurant for a little while, getting my bearings. I sat in the dining area, but I could see into the kitchen through a doorway. Both Mary and Moira were in the kitchen, having some sort of struggle. And then, I stepped out of view, where I couldn't see them anymore. A few moments later, Mary stepped back and shoved things down the garbage chute. It must have been the body parts. What the fuck, guys? There's hearsay.
That surely is something. I'm upset you didn't trust us with this testimony right away, Miss Penner. Withholding it wasn't very civil of you.
That's irrelevant at this point, Your Honor. Just do your thing, Mr. Please. Oh, yes. The defense is waiting for a cross-examination. I'm sure he's furious. I can't say I'm too happy with the outcome either.
Okay, so she's claiming that it was Mary met while exploring. She's seen near. I'm just seeing if I can figure out anything. It was ordered to work, but it had an emergency request. Hosted a special dinner. Okay.
Pip, this is great. What do you mean, Miss Joy? It's good that Miss Pena has decided to act like a chicken with her head cut off.
In a sense, yeah. She's probably more likely to slip up and expose herself to contradictions in this volatile state. Not that I actually believe that Marcie saw the murder. Just keep your wits about you.
But wait! This is it, Miss Pena. Time to bring this home to roost.
Okay, we're just gonna press everything. Let me press. I saw the murder. Okay?
Miss Marcie Pena, this statement is obviously false.
What? You can't tell me what I did or didn't see.
But you said it yourself. You saw it all happen, despite moments ago claiming the processes were out of you when it occurred. Either you saw it, or you didn't. Which is it, Miss Pena?
Mr. Please. Surely by now you can appreciate Miss Pena's sense of authorial flair.
Excuse me? What?
Come now. I think we all know she did not mean that part of her statement literally. And these constant nitpicks are only serving to raise hackles, mine included.
But I'm just...
Yes, I'm sure everyone would prefer if we focused on the matter at hand. Oh no!
Fuck! No! No, don't penalty me!
I need to say, don't give me a penalty. I just want to know information.
What?
It seems the judge's patience might have finally run out. That may be so.
Oh, yeah, maybe so, Miss Joy. But your mother is only going to take it out on me.
Miss Pena, I hope you'll excuse the defense's inability to appreciate the creative manner speaking your fans must be accustomed to.
That's quite alright.
Not everyone can recognize a genius in their time after all. Please continue. I've been in the restaurant for a little while getting my bearings, okay. I sat in the dining area, but I could see the kitchen through a doorway. We're in the kitchen having some sort of struggle.
What sort of struggle?
What? A violent struggle, obviously.
Could you be more specific? What were you doing that seemed violent to you at the time?
They were fighting, going at it, violently. I don't know what more you want from me. I believe what the defense is asking is what they specifically did in this supposed fight, where they engaged in fisticuffs, strangling one another, swinging swords and knives. Don't be ridiculous. Of course they didn't have. Wait. Actually, now that you mention it, yes. I think maybe one of them did reach for a weapon. It could very well have been a knife. You said the body was cut up and fed through the garbage chute. So Mary must have had a knife. That's conjecture. But you didn't see it happen. And then she went on a stabbing and slashing spree. She sliced and diced until her sister was slain. Such a savage attack was surely scary to see. She didn't see it. Well, I didn't see it per se.
What do you mean you didn't see it? Was your previous statement so precise or indeceit?
I just mean I couldn't see very clearly. I definitely saw the two of them struggling. And then I think I saw someone reach for something. And then they stepped out of view where I couldn't see them anymore. Okay, press.
The places you both stepped out of view. Where did they go?
If I knew that, they wouldn't be out of view, would they? But they couldn't have gone far. I could still hear them on the other side of the door.
And what were you doing?
The murder! What else?
But you said you couldn't see him at this point.
Yes, that's what I said. Haven't you been listening at all?
I've been listening to every detail, Miss Pinner. Which is exactly why your statement rings hollow.
What?
You've been yelling professing how you saw the murder happen. But now you say this murder happened entirely out of you? I thought you said it's living up to the expectations you set, Miss Pinner.
What? I saw them fighting, and I heard a woman scream bloody murder a single room away.
Nonetheless, you didn't hear it all, which is what you claimed earlier.
But... Mr. Please! As I said before, continuing to press Miss Pinner on her habit of creative phrasing is hardly worth our time.
No!
Since you have yet to break your own bad habit, I have no choice but to issue a penalty.
I don't have a
Miss Pinner, I hope you'll excuse the defense's repeated rudeness. Please continue.
Nearly stepped back and shoved some things down the garbage chute.
Hang on. But the garbage chute is in the kitchen. Strangulation. No.
Press. How long after your sight of the sister did this happen?
I already said that, didn't I?
You said a few moments later, but I really must insist on precision here, Miss Marcie. Do you remember how long it was?
Please let me try and think. Well, it must have been at least a couple minutes. She had to finish murdering and dismembering her sister after all. It couldn't have been longer than that, or I would have gotten bored. You would have gotten bored of witnessing a murder? Oh, what can I say? Once you've seen one thing shoved unceremoniously into the trash, you've seen them all.
And for assuming these things, you saw Miss Mary shoving her slash one fact, Miss Moira's remains.
Of course! It must have been the body parts. Press.
Wait, Miss Pinner.
What now?
It must have been. Must have been.
Yes, it must have been. You said yourself the trash chute was how the body got outside just a minute ago.
That may be true, Miss Pinner, but it is my job to present evidence in your story of a testimony about what you actually witnessed. Just so, this is nothing but pure speculation.
That's not it. Mr. Please. As I said before, continuing to press Miss Mary Pinner on her creative is hardly worth our time.
Oh, fuck's sake. Here again. Anyone who believes his latest testimony would jump to natural conclusion that Miss Mary is guilty. It lines up with what we've presented so far, but Miss Marcie is still vague about the murder itself. There must be a reason for that, and some way to bring the truth to light.
Okay, I don't know what to press. Let me pull up the guide. Okay. Okay, so it's something to do with the selfies, apparently, according to the hints. Let me come back. Okay. So, right happened in front of my eyes for a little while. Where's the selfies? Selfie, selfie, selfie. Present.
Your Honor, this piece of evidence presented at this time in this situation clearly demonstrates the innocence of my client.
It does. Would you care to provide an explanation as to how?
Explanation?
Fuck. Okay, fine. Let me load from that one. Yeah. So, okay. Let me reread because I think I've done that wrong. Okay. Try pressing for more information. Okay. I have to press her on this. I thought I had to. Okay. Anyway, blah blah blah. I have to press this one statement. This is the one that I didn't press on.
So this was after you had already been waiting for some time?
Yes, that's what I said.
Do you know how long you were waiting?
Well, when did the murder happen? Naturally, it would have been until then.
I was hoping for you to tell us yourself, Miss Marcie.
Why? I will remind the witness that despite her previous cooperation, we still do not have a precise time of death on record. 45 minutes?
Is that a question or a statement, Miss Marcie?
I know how to keep track of time, Mr. Attorney. I just had to remember how long my preparation took. I'm a professional after all. There are methods I must follow here.
Methods?
That's right. 30 minutes to review the venue layout, 10 minutes to practice mindfulness, and 5 minutes for myself. So it would have been 45 minutes after I arrived. A very thorough checklist indeed.
I see. Earlier today you said you arrived at around 4 p.m. So it would have been a quarter to 5?
Yes, that's what I said, isn't it? There's no need to make the lady repeat herself so many times, Mr. Please. Unless you'd like her to add this detail to the testimony.
Yes, add it. Yes, I don't mind. I humbly request that Miss Marcie amend her testimony.
Fine. A little while getting my bearings until 4:45 p.m. Okay. So we know that the selfies have. Okay. Now I think is the time for the selfies because the selfies say 4:45.
Miss Graham, I'm going to try to say this in the most polite way possible.
Yes.
You are not telling the truth about any of this.
What? Order. Order. I said order. Mr. Please, would you like to explain what you mean by that?
I think I was pretty clear, Lawyer. Marcie Pippin did not witness any murder.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you.
Mr. Please, instead of devolving the courtroom into a shouting match, why don't you show us the evidence you have to disprove Miss Pippin's claims?
Wait, player. I have here a copy of a photograph Miss Player took of herself in the bathroom of your pursuit. She posted it on Instagram today during the took place.
Ooh, that's a good one. I like how I look in that. Outfit on point.
Unfortunately, Miss Player, this photo reveals that you made up your entire story about witnessing the murder.
What? How is that possible? The court is going to need more than that, Mr. Please.
Uh-huh. I'm trying. You just need to give me a second.
She took a selfie. So what? Please. I can't do that word in this voice. Elucidate for us. What exactly is this photo? Disproves that Marcie witnessed the murder.
Timestamp. You got me evidence here.
The time stamp in the description of the photo.
Miss Banana just testified that when she saw the murder take place, it was 4:45 p.m. However, the timestamp in the post said 4:45 p.m. Miss Banana wasn't in the dining room, so witnessing such murder at the time she said. She was doing dialing in the bathroom.
This is so hard to say in this voice. Order. Order. This is an outrage. Marcie could have been mistaken on what time it was when she saw the murder.
Miss Banana was very clear in her testimony about what time she claimed the murder happened. The exact time where we have proof that she was clearly elsewhere. She let the role of star witness go to her head and completely fabricated the salacious story witnessing the death of Miss Moira Boyce. But, Miss Banana, this is what you wanted, right? All eyes are on you. Everyone here is waiting to hear the big finish. So just this once, will you please tell the truth? Uh-oh, I think we killed her. I didn't mean to murder her. I'm not on trial for this. Has Miss Pinner come to, Mr. Omelus? She has come to her senses and is currently resting in the prosecution lobby. And she has admitted to fabricating the whole story about witnessing the murder of Moira Boyce. I suspected.
In fact, for the majority of the time at the restaurant before the dinner, she states she spent it in the bathroom, alone, taking selfies. My word. Was there any part of Miss Pinner's testimony that was true? She says the following things are true. First, that she did see Miss Moira Boyce outside La Petite when she arrived in the afternoon.
That's corroborated by the photograph she took.
Second, that when she arrived, Chef Deroni left shortly after on some emergency business. And third, that Mary Boyce was in attendance at the dinner in the evening. She's attested to all of these on a written statement to be submitted to the court record.
Okay. Oh, that's quite a unique signature. So, basically back to square one.
Even worse, Pip. Marcie didn't see Miri and Moira together, but she did see them both near the crime scene on the night of the murder.
This story is right. And we uncovered all the evidence to corroborate those two facts. Miss Joy, this may turn out to be the worst case of my career.
Look on the bright side, Pip. This is probably Omelas's worst day of his career as well. First the forensics evidence delay, and then his star witness went all go girl and give us absolutely nothing.
Right. Your full forensics report. I guess we're still waiting for that. We could really use it about now.
I'll be honest, I'm at a loss on how to move forward on this. With forensics evidence still in limbo, and not much gain from a witness testimony, I may have to end things right here and announce my verdict.
Oh no!
Unless the defense or the prosecution have additional questioning in mind.
Yes, we actually do have something to lawyer.
We do?
Well, not yet. If we don't keep this trial going, the judge is going to have no choice but to hand down a guilty verdict. Your Honor, there is one crucial detail in this whole situation that has still not been investigated by court proceedings.
That being?
It is, well, you know.
I actually don't know, Mr. Please. Will you tell us?
It's, motive. That's right, motive. What motive would the killer have to do away with the victim in this case?
You are right. No evidence pointing to a motive has been discussed in court yet.
We're safe, Pip. Just in the nick of time.
Mr. Omelas, why hasn't the prosecution established a motive for the defendant?
The prosecution has had no need until now. The facts of the case pointed to a single suspect, making her reasons irrelevant.
I see.
Well, actually, there is a major element we've been neglecting to examine up until this point. Fortunately, I and Miss Marcie have avoided discussing this in any detail.
Well, Mr. Please, what have we neglected that might help explain why the victim was murdered?
I don't know. I want to say it's the defendant's dinner. Let me check.
Okay, I think it is going to be the dinner. I was looking at the hints, but I have to do so much clicking to try and figure out what it is. So, defendant's dinner. I'm going to go with my gut.
Your Honor, until now we have not gathered any information about the purpose of the dinner Miss merely attended.
Why have you not faded?
Go away.
There we go.
Your guests and attendants were personally invited by the chef at your petite, and it was very exclusive. But what was it for? Heck, what was even on your menu? If we followed this line of questioning, I think a motive for a murder could reveal itself.
Okay, so is it the scientist, chef, or the other guy? Order. Mr. Please, I'm certainly curious to delve into this line of questioning. Does the prosecution have any remarks before we continue?
Only that there better be a mangy nut booking it across the city to this courtroom right now. But yes, In the meantime, we can entertain this Pipsqueak's questions. Tell me this, Mr. Please.
Oh,
Do you have someone in mind that we can bring to stand and question about this Sunday's dinner?
I have an idea. There's only one person who would have the utmost knowledge of what was planned for dinner that night. The chef. It's gotta be the chef.
Please tell us, who would that be?
The chef. I better be right. The defense would like to call to the stand Chef Mackenzie Giovanni of Jeopardy. Looks like I did right. We've got the cutscene. Order. Order! Yes, it does seem likely that the chef who orchestrated this whole dinner would be the best person to talk to.
Yes, everything's coming up for you.
Send out a subpoena for Mr. Durrani. Get him on this stand. Let us take a 15-minute recess as we wait to get the new witness. Court is adjourned for recess.
Oh, thank God.
Yes, I would like to save. Holy fuck. Yes, let me save. Okay, we're going to call it there. So that way we can focus on Durrani's testimony next time. And we'll have it in a whole dedicated episode. We've made some progress. We've completely thrown out that bird. She wasn't useful. We've confirmed that Miri and Moira were both inside the restaurant at some point, and that whichever one of the twins was actually killed likely died in the kitchen. Which I'm speculating 3 people. If it's not the twin sister, it could be the guy that helps run the place with the antlers. I don't think it was the chameleon, the lizard, that helps downstairs in the basement. Could have been the chef, but I don't think it was. So we've got a lot of stuff to peel back still. But we're going to call it there for now. So that way we can focus on his trial and line of questioning in the next episode. Thank you very much for joining me on this. Until next time, dearest visitor, farewell.